Hey Facebook gang, it's Bob. I am bringing you Positive Vibe Sesh number 65 on the topic of interested versus interesting question. The art of conversation is something that I enjoy. To me, it's a vehicle, the communication vehicle by which I learn so much from other people. It can also deliver, hopefully, some value to people through conversation. And one of the things that I've studied over a number of years is in that art of conversation, how much people are paying attention and how interested they are in the conversation. When somebody asks a question, it can have a lot of different results that they're after. It can have different kinds of effects. And the one that I want to focus on, or the two that I want to focus on, is an interesting question versus an interested question. Has more to do with the perception of, or the motive or intention of the asker. An interesting question is something that's thrown out there for discussion, and it might drive a lot of discussion, but it's not necessarily one that's designed to be interested in another person. It's really conversation for the sake of conversation, and that can have its own purpose, but I would juxtapose that with interested questions, meaning being genuinely interested in someone else's life, by the way you ask the question, by the way that you formulate the question, by what happens after you ask. So what you really want to know, are you listening for the answer? If I ask an interesting question, that interesting question is really more maybe for my own amusement, just to see what people have to say. And maybe it might be so that I can offer my own perspective. My question is really so that I can introduce a way to get my thoughts and my feelings out there. An interested question, on the other hand, is asked in the mode of really wanting to know and wanting to hear and wanting to explore somebody's thoughts or feelings on a particular topic. That's one of the, I guess, tools that I try and use when having conversation is to ask interested questions and to be an interested asker. When we talk about active listening, being able to repeat what you heard, say it back a different way, that demonstrates understanding, and that's all a part of it. But it really is sometimes just listen to how people have conversation and look at when they ask a question, are they looking at asking that so that they can provide their own answer because they have something maybe witty to say, or is it really about finding out something, about really trying to understand a situation or another person? So that's my observation for today, the Positive Vibe Sesh. Think about asking interested questions. It's when you're sitting with a friend, a loved one of your family members, somebody in trouble. Interested questions mean that you are really trying to get at the heart of something, and you are listening for the answer, and you are wanting to explore and go deeper with the other person's answers. That's Positive Vibe Sesh number 65. I hope that you love each other. I hope that you teach and inspire each other each and every day. And I hope that you are expressing gratitude for something for which you're grateful. Cheers.